All right, maybe it's time to admit I have a problem. Hello, everyone. Bront CatHerder here. We're having some fun talking Raid Shadow Legends, and we are back here to pull shards on my main account. So, if you are not aware, Polarium just recently announced that they are going to be doing a 2x on epics, legendaries, and mythicals on December 24th, which should be when this video is actually going to go live. So, I have enough primal shards to actually hit Mercy and then some. So I will actually be pulling my first primal on Christmas Eve, which is kind of cool. I'm looking forward to it. So I am going to need some mythical tomes because I am actually very short on mythical tomes. I have 7 of them, and it looks like there's actually a couple of them available here in the Summon Rush. So I calculated how many points I'm going to need, and if I pull 25 voids, I will get the mythical tome. I'll overshoot slightly, but that's fine because it's 90% of a shard. And so I happen to actually have 27 voids right here. So we are going to pull voids. Honestly, I would love a Senna. That would be absolutely amazing. But I also know that I can skip the Summon Rush or the Champ Chase, whatever is going to be this next weekend. It's the Champ Chase. The Summon Rush is the per shards. So that's fine. And I also know that primals are not going to be on that, so I might have struggled with that Summon Rush anyway, or the Champ Chase, as I keep on saying. So we're going to pull Voids, and we're going to get the mythical books. I'll be pulling my primals on Tuesday. It'll be fun. I'll make a video on it. We'll get my first primal. That will be absolutely amazing. I'll probably then post that video on Wednesday, so look for that then. So you'll see Christmas Day. What kind of red popped out of the chimney, I guess? I don't know. So, as usual, we do have Pepsi here. It is late at night for me, so I will not be partaking, but we have it here in spirit, and perhaps spiritual Pepsi will be a little more luck than it's been otherwise. Unfortunately, they are still not a sponsor. They can fix that. Pepsi, reach out to me. Let's talk. It'd be great. And we'll say some quick prayers to our and Jesus. I am not near Mercy, unfortunately. Otherwise, this would make this a much, much better pull. We are going to be pulling 25 of them, so I'll be pulling down to 2. I'm not going to pull any extras just because there could be a 2x soon, and I'll save them for the 2x, even if I don't have that many. And so let's get going. Let's get pulling some Void Shards. I think I'm just going to pull them one at a time because I would like to see a Legendary pop out. And that is a rare. That is an epic. That is Ethlin. That is good. I don't think I actually had an Ethlin, so I wanted to have at least one of them around. That's why I was pulling for him over Godseeker. If I get another one, I will probably then go back to Godseeker and, pull for some dupes of Godseeker. Gear Grinder, decent reviver. That is a Bloodhorn, not particularly exciting. That is a Bulwark. He's actually very decent early on for Clan Boss. That is a Confessor, not particularly exciting. All right, that is a Harvester. Again, not particularly exciting. I guess I could do some 10 pulls, but, it's kind of fun looking at some of these guys one-one. Reliquary Tender, good rare. You've got the LA Revive here. It's an okay revive, but it's a 5-turn cooldown. However, you've got this Cleanse and Heal here on a 3-turn cooldown that makes her very, very useful for progression. Actually, really useful for another spider early on. Daywalker, not particularly exciting. That is a Veteran. Again, not particularly exciting. I know some people like Veteran, but there are better rares now. That is an epic. That is a Skytouch Shaman. Skytouch is got a wonderful block revive, and not block revive, but a block debuffs and a revive on death. That's also a cleanse. Very, very interesting and good champion. However, she slowly but surely kills herself and puts decreased speed and occasionally fears herself. So she can be hard to use in a lot of tunes, but she can be very interesting, especially if you put her like in an immunity set or Stone Skin where she'll be immune to that fear, or perhaps have somebody that can cleanse that fear off of her. But since she puts it on the start of her turn, you can really kind of mess up her ability to do things overall as she, takes turns and goes on. So interesting champion though, can definitely be usable. I think I used mine on my faction wars. So that is a skirmisher. Not exciting. All right, that is a second Ethlin. So as I mentioned before, we'll swap over to Godseeker. And we've got 11 more to pull. So let's pull. Come on, Polarium. Come on, Pepsi. We want some gold. Let's get pulling. Another Gear Grinder. It's not a lot of void rares, so you tend to see a lot of duplicates, triplicates when you pull a lot of these things. So Ragemonger, no thank you. We're looking for legendaries. I mean, Painkeeper, an absolute legendary, useful in so many different content in the end game. Honestly, one of the best rares in the game. She's got a decreased cooldown on a 4-turn cooldown that can also be decreased in cooldown by other skills like it, so you can run multiple Painkeepers and shorten this down a bit. A fairly decent sized heal that's also an AoE attack. You can put her in stun set. She can help you with wave clear. She's very helpful for healing in faction wars. In fact, I think she's actually a clutch faction wars champion for the Dark Elves. Overall, very good. She fills her own turn meter on her A1, makes it a little harder to tune with her, but assuming you're aware of this and know how to tune it, you can make a lot of teams with Painkeepers that'll work pretty much automatically. So, good champion. Dagger does 75% decreased defense. Okay for rare. Kind of wish this was 100% on a void, but, it's a 3-turn cooldown and she hits pretty hard too. So, Retainer, not what we are looking for. Come on. We've got 4 pulls left. Huntress, I believe she is one of the ones you can fuse for John Cena, I believe, or one of the other champions you can fuse. So, not particularly exciting. Again, you can get her from, I believe, 3v3 shop as well. All right, got 3 left. All right. Come on, Polarium. I know I'm not near Mercy, but it's almost Christmas. Can you send me a Senna? And honestly, just about any Void Legendary would be awesome. Thank you. That is not a legendary. One more. Last one. Let's go. And that is not a legendary as well. So, all right. Well, this is what happens when you pull on a non-2X and you're not near Mercy, which I guess shouldn't be particularly surprising. But we should have, as we mentioned here, the Summon Rush. I should have all the mythical books that I need. This is great. I can grab all this stuff. I now am up to 10 mythical tomes, which will book just about any mythical champion I could pull. And if I pull one that's not worth booking, well, then I've got the books for the next mythical champion I pull afterwards. But appreciate you guys hanging around. Merry Christmas, happy holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas, or even if you do and you celebrate some other stuff as well. Whatever you celebrate, spend it with friends, spend it with family, have a good time, and I appreciate you spending a little bit of that time hanging out here with me. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. You guys have been absolutely amazing, and I've been blessed by having such a wonderful community, so thank you for everything you do. Happy holidays, and until the next video, I'm Bront CatHerder.